As our girls Division 5 continue to finish our first boys race of the day. This will be boys Division 4, featuring the top 4 teams in the state, all in this race. The top 5 teams in the state. Cathedral, they were our fastest time in prelims. 4th in the state last year, 2nd in this meet in the Southern Section final. St. Francis also a preliminary heat winner, and they are the fastest team, are the top-ranked team in the state in this division. And then the other heat winner from last week, Palos Verdes, they are ranked number 2 in the state. Then St. John Bosco number 4, Harvard Westlake number 5. So the top 5 teams in the state in this one Southern Section final. And our boys are out very quickly. The first 400 meters, 62 seconds. And it looks like Emmanuel Hernandez and Emmanuel Perez of Cathedral, the juniors who have been running so well all year, pushing that early pace. They're coming up to the 800-meter mark now, and they go by 800 meters at 2:18, but they are not alone. It is a large pack chasing them down, and here we go.
Right now, holding on to that 7th spot, and still fluid, unofficial control from this point. This could be their first divisional championship ever, as we were first a year ago. And St. Margaret, this will be their 6th straight year of making the state championship. And congratulations to St. Luke's team, their first state meet appearance since 2000.
And our boys making their way. They passed the 1,200-meter mark. They should be coming to the mile mark shortly. Continues Hernandez and Perez of Cathedral. The juniors still running up in that lead group there. Hernandez, the Delray League champion this year. Great meet at the Mount Sac Invitational. He ran 14:52 to be the sweepstakes champion in Division 4. And then they switched off last week. And then Emmanuel Perez, he won our heat last week and ran 15:08. He's run 15 flat. But as you can see here, they come into view just about to the mile mark. And they are all together there as they come by the mile. And a very quick 4:43 at the mile, 4:43. We've got Hernandez still right up in there, Romero of El Segundo, Aldana, St. John Bosco, Ortiz of Burroughs, and Perez of Cathedral, Billings of Foothill Tech, Hughes of San Marino right in there also, Tipowitz of Palos Verdes, Dallas of Damien, Nahue of Palos Verdes. We've got 10 boys under 4:46 at the mile, and 20 boys under 4:49 at the mile. And they've made the turn, heading up the longest part of the switchback hill, about another 120 meters once they've made that turn. But we've still got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boys within about 10 meters of each other on a very quick pace. Boys Division 4, once again, the top 5 teams in the state in this race.
Come on, KD, hang on to him, hang on to him. Okay, he's working on Kieran. Kieran, get up there. Ready. I'm going to Maddie, I'll be right there. Come on, Kieran. Slow it down. Push this downhill. Push it down.
And they've made it up the top now. We begin that 500-meter downhill to the crossover, and still everybody in it.
Push it downhill. Get up there with Kieran, okay? Get up there with Kieran.
And it looks like the Cathedral boys still pushing that pace, but here they come flying on that downhill. 5, 6, 7, 9 boys within about 10 meters of each other, all right into here as we come to the halfway point. And everybody's still in it, that whole group hanging tough. They'll hit the crossover here. That's the halfway mark into our race. And we are flying. We've got several boys here who have been under 15 minutes. It looks like it's going to take a sub 15 to win it. Hernandez and Perez, the big two there for Cathedral, pushing that pace. And now we head up the second of the big hills, Poop Out. And the Cathedral boys just a shade over 8 minutes. That translates to certainly a sub 15. So as we said, you're going to have to break 15 to be the Division 4 Southern Section champion. And all these teams right in it. But it is a big group still. Nobody pulling away. The Cathedral boys pushing the pace, but there's still 7, 8 boys halfway up Poop Out. They're just about to crest the top. They'll head down to the 2-mile mark. At the mile, this was the team score at the mile. We had Cathedral 106, Palos Verdes 116, St. John Bosco 122, St. Francis 122, Harvard Westlake 148, Oaks Christian 150. All the players right in there and heading to the 2 miles. So it will not only be a battle for the individual championship, but all these are the players on the teams involved. Once again, the top 7 teams qualify for the state meet, and we have these great teams, so it'll be tough on individuals. The first 5 individuals on non-qualifying teams, provided they're in the top 20 overall, also move on.
Let's go, Ethan! Pop the chug jug! Pop the chug jug!
And they're right a shade over 10 minutes at 2 miles. In that lead group, Ortiz of Burroughs Ridgecrest, Perez of Cathedral, Smith of Oaks Christian, Hayden Owen of St. Francis, Billings of Foothill Tech, Romero of El Segundo right in there, Tipowitz of Palos Verdes, Emmanuel Hernandez of Cathedral, Aldana of St. John Bosco, and Metcalf of St. Francis. That's our top 10. Ortiz, Perez, Smith, and Owen, Billings, Romero, all right together. That's our top 6. St. Francis is the first with 5 through at the 2 mile. They're on the back of Reservoir now. The next time you'll see them, if you look to the west and then to the north, they make that U-turn, and then the last of the 3 big hills up Reservoir. And we've got now a little bit more on that quick score at the 2 mile. We've got St. Francis, Palos Verdes, Cathedral, and St. John Bosco, all with 5 through at the 2 mile. And our lead vehicle just about to make the turn. That looks like Emmanuel Perez of Cathedral, and then right behind him, Zion Ortiz of Burroughs Ridgecrest. And they have separated themselves about 20 meters. Then we've got a pack of, in 3, 4, 5, 6, right together heading up the hill. And in that second group, Smith, Owens, Billings, and Romero running very well, hanging in there. But over the top of the hill, Perez. Over the top of the hill, we've got Emmanuel Perez of Cathedral, then Zion Ortiz of Burroughs Ridgecrest still in second, but trying to close that gap. Billings of Foothill Tech, and right behind him, Romero's also going to run a great race. Owen of St. Francis, their number 1 guy. That's our top 5 heading down the hill, and Emmanuel Perez starting to open up a little bit. 14:52 at the Invitational, 15 flat at the Invitational this year. He ran great last week, winning the prelims, and he is running well here. 4th in this race last year, trying to bring home a championship as a junior. Emmanuel Perez just about to make the turn. .13:46 at the turn. All right, this should be a great last 400 meters here, both individually and team, but Emmanuel Perez, the junior from Cathedral, continues to pull away, and he is running fast. This will be a new PR for him. He's going to make the turn into the crossover at 14:20. So he is going to be well under 15, and he'll give Cathedral 1 point to start. Ortiz will make the turn in that bright green in second. Then here comes 3, 4, and 5. Billings and Owen and Romero running together. Here he comes just about underneath the bridge, out into the open. Emmanuel Perez of Cathedral at 14:45. Our CF Southern Section champion, lifetime best 14:51. Here comes Ortiz trying to get Burroughs that second. And here comes, moving up fast, Billings of Foothill Tech. Ortiz, he'll go just 15:05. Billings, he'll give Foothill Tech that 3rd spot. Romero, what a great race in 4th. Owen in 5th. Now for the team battle, Cathedral will be the first with 2 across. This is going to come down to numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5. And Emmanuel Perez is winning time officially 14:50. No team with 5 yet coming across the line. And we just hit the 16-minute mark. All these boys into the gauntlet. This is going to determine our CF champion right here. And everybody diving for that finish. Oh my! Here we go. The first team, St. Francis and Palos Verdes, to put 5 across. What a great Division 4 race. They have all 5 of its scores. We're going to have some great team times. St. John Bosco joins the group. They've got 5 across now. So we've got St. Francis, Palos Verdes, St. John Bosco with 5. And Cathedral now joins the group. Foothill Tech joins the group. So they've got 5. La Cañada with 5 across. Harvard Westlake now with 5. Remember, 7 teams on to the state meet. La Cañada joins that group now, also Oaks Christian. We're still right at 17:30. Starting to look at that quick score now. You can't do a final score until all the teams have finished to make sure we get the top 5 on each team. But it looks right now St. Francis is our leader, followed by Palos Verdes, St. John Bosco, Foothill Tech, Cathedral, Oaks Christian, and Burroughs Ridgecrest. That's our 7 right now in the unofficial quick score. We still got some runners to finish. But it's looking pretty good for St. Francis. The number 1 ranked team in the state. Looks like they'll go into the state meet as the Southern Section champions. Palos Verdes, another great effort here. They look like they're going up to the state meet in 2nd. And then it's really close right now still with St. John Bosco, Foothill Technology, and Cathedral. They are all within 10 points of each other. And right now, Oaks Christian and Burroughs Ridgecrest, with that great effort from Ortiz, finishing 2nd, holding on to that 7th spot right now.